Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another installment of The Locker Room. I am your host. You already know who it is, man. It's your boy Reggie. Now listen, the Los Angeles Lakers will be taking on the Indiana Pacers tonight at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As you guys can see on the screen, man, the LA Lakers are coming into tonight's game with a record of 7-11. As you guys can see on the screen, man, ESPN is giving the Lakers a 54.6% chance to win tonight's game. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Davis, as you all know, our superstar, he has been out with an injury. Now, this is from Dave McMenamin on Twitter. He said Anthony Davis is expected to return to the lineup Monday versus the Pacers, sources told ESPN. So we are going to get AD back tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I am excited. Now, I found something on the internet, man, doing some research that I found to be extremely comical, man. My guy, Colin Cowherd, had this to say about one Anthony Davis.
And so this Anthony Davis story was incredibly predictable. This is not me trying to gravy train it here like I talked about this before the season. Is that all last year, off season, he got ripped for his lack of commitment, his lack of passion, his uneven play. And so he was going to work his tail off this offseason, come into shape, and crush. And he is crushed. His last 4 games, he's averaging 35 points and 18 rebounds. He played great again last night. And I said a month ago, this is precisely the time, yes it is, that you trade him. It's the perfect storm. LeBron is out, so Anthony Davis is getting tons of touches. The Lakers just faced a stretch of weak teams, the Nets, the Spurs, the Pistons. Anthony Davis has heard his soft critics, so he's really worked as hard as he's ever worked. But the numbers don't lie. He peaked at 24 because of the bubble and a hiatus during the season. He had a great bubble for a couple of weeks. In the end, ask yourself 2 questions. Are the Lakers close to a championship team? No. They need like 3 more B-plus guys. They got to get more dudes. And ask yourself a second question. Will Anthony Davis remain healthy the rest of the year? You don't even, listen, he was hurt last night again. So you know the answer to that. So listen, Patrick Beverley, when he landed, was seen as a get for the Lakers. Laker fans keep telling me Kendrick Nunn's the answer. I'm going to go with none. This is the time. Buy low, sell high. Listen, you think he's untradeable? Ben Simmons got traded. Westbrook got traded. You think he's untradeable? There's a lot of teams out east, and they're looking at their roster thinking, how do we stop Giannis? There's about 4 teams in the east. They're going to have a Giannis issue. Just saying. Celtics get Anthony Davis. Lakers get Robert Williams. Maybe a player. I'm just throwing it out there. But this is what we predicted. He would have a monster start. That's when you put him out there. Daryl Morey moved Ben Simmons. And Davis is twice the player Ben Simmons, just has an injury history.
Did this man, Colin Cowherd, really sit on national television and say that we need to trade Anthony Davis for Robert Williams? I mean, listen, when I saw this video, man, this was my face, ladies and gentlemen, watching Colin Cowherd on the screen. I'm like, is this dude, he can't be serious. Like he's got to be trolling with what he just said. I mean, this is just flat out stupidity, bro. We're not trading Anthony Davis for fucking Robert Williams. Are you crazy? We got AD.
Steals, blocks.
AD is playing out of his mind. He's in a great rhythm.
This is the Anthony Davis, right, that we talked about earlier that the Lakers need. He is off to quite the start.
Wow, threw it down! And Anthony Davis steals it.
Davis, another magnificent performance.
And AD just bigger than everybody else.
He's maybe bigger, but he's also better.
He's been a monster. Once again, he showed what he was capable of doing.
When he has that aggressive mindset, want to dunk everything, get to the paint, no one can stop him when he touches the ball.
There's AD through 5 Brooklyn Nets. 2 big, 2 skills.
Offensive work on the glass. Anthony Davis.
Davis just took it right away.
What great hands by AD.
Great outlet by Anthony Davis.
Nice 6'11" point guard there.
What a game for Anthony Davis.
30 and 18 in only 28 minutes.
30 and 20.
And 5 steals.
And a bunch of blocks.
So ladies and gentlemen, something else that is very, very interesting in tonight's game. There's a guy on the Pacers roster by the name of Benedict Matherin. Now, this dude, I'm gonna give him his credit. He is actually one of the better rookies we've got in the NBA. And apparently, he wanted all the smoke with LeBron James. Now, this is from an article that I found on the internet. Now, this is what went down. Last June, Indiana Pacers rookie Benedict Matherin did the unthinkable. In a pre-draft interview, the subject of LeBron James came up. Matherin chose a different route. Instead of saying how impressed he was with James, he took the opposite. So this is a quote. He said, "A lot of people say he's great. I want to see how great he is," Matherin said. "I don't think anybody is better than me. He's going to have to show me he's better than me." Okay, well, tonight is your night, Benedict Matherin. Now, he tried to, backtrack these comments, and this is what he had to say.
A lot has been made about the quote you said about LeBron James. What makes you so confident about it? And can you kind of just explain it? Because I think people who didn't read the entire story might not understand it, but what was it like to kind of,
No, pretty much, it's just about me being confident, like you said. LeBron is one of the greatest players to ever play the game. I think he's the best player to ever play the game. I think people probably misunderstood what I tried to say, what I was trying to say. But, me just coming to the league, I won't say anybody's better than me. It's just me being confident. I know who LeBron James is. There's no LeBron James. There won't be again. So, media got their own way of saying things, but no disrespect to LeBron James. And I'm looking forward to play against great players.
And how much do you enjoy the challenge of having to prove yourself over again? Obviously you're a high draft, people have expectations, but nothing's given. And how much do you enjoy kind of going out there and taking it?
Like I said, there's no really expectations for myself. I just got to go out there and do what I do. Compete in every single thing and bring the energy. But also just having fun, playing basketball.
So, ladies and gentlemen, man, tonight we're going to see what this kid is all about. But that's pretty much all I got for this video, man. This was another installment of The Locker Room. I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Peace.